want to know one of the benefits that I've received when riding my electric bike. I've lost weight. I'm a 52-year-old man who's lost weight. Think about on the bike, any exercise is good. I've used this bike instead of my truck, instead of my motorcycle. I've lost weight. Health-wise, it's easy peasy. That's the one thing I gotta say. If you want to lose weight, if you want a healthy life, which is what matters, electric biking, get an electric bike. And people might say you're cheating, but they're idiots. Honestly, it works. And I'm going to tell you later why they say they're cheating, that you're cheating, but you're not. You're getting healthy. Here I am at my Pedigo trail tracker. My Pedigo trail tracker. This is where I am. This is what I'm doing. They say it's not real biking, but those are silly people. As a matter of fact, it's even easier than biking. But you come to a point where you don't use the motor. Exercise is supposed to be enjoyable. Those purists, they're like those religious nutcases. It's all egotistical. There's no essence in that at all. It's all egotistical. That's it. Well, that's the only essence it has. This is not real biking. You're cheating. Who exactly am I cheating? Is this a test? I love this. I love it. Yeah, I ride all over the place with it. Get yourself an electric bike and lose some weight. It will work. I guarantee it. It takes up to 330 pounds. You know, the thing about us, if you are a lazy individual and you're confident, you don't want to do nothing, you're lazy, you're just lazy, that is confidence. It's bad confidence. That is motivation. Being lazy is motivation. It's just not the right motivation. There are two paths in life. You have to decide. There are things that are worth fighting for. And your health is number one. Be a healthy individual. This kid here, remember when you were that young? You're not anymore, people. You're older. And if you're thinking that's who you're gonna be, an old man, then that's who you are. 50 is different. This is a different number. You could decide how to look when you're 50 years old. Everybody around them, you had to choose what you're gonna do. Everybody here is choosing. They're riding, they're driving. I'm riding. This is the reality. You could do this. You can change. You can change your situation. Let's be real, people. If you're a man, a lonely man, a trucker, a lonely trucker, you can start with your diet and go walking. When you park somewhere, go walk. When you're at the truck stop, walk. It's not easy. I'll tell you what, you will sleep better. Take an hour walk. Do 30 minutes. You know, if you can get yourself a bike, invest in a bike. Yeah, they're expensive, but invest. You see, right now I'm passing a McDonald's. And this lady here in the truck is coming from McDonald's. Right there. I'm enjoying this bike. I'm enjoying riding this Pedigo. It could be any brand you can have. There's beautiful bikes out there, beautiful brands. Much cheaper than my Pedigo Trail Tracker, which was around $3,700. You could do better than that. You don't have to buy so much. So you see that bus that passed me right there? It's a bus full of immigrant workers. They work in the fields. They're doing something with themselves. In their countries, they're doing really good money working here as immigrant workers. This is our life, people. We have to do something with our health. It's important. Very important. It's the only life we have. To motivate ourselves. Today I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I was planning on going a 20 plus trip down to Mexico. I just woke up. You gotta understand, I'm recording this after a good night's sleep after riding this bike for 21 miles. See that truck there, that car, they don't pay attention to you. So you need to be very careful. You need to pay attention to your surroundings when you're riding a bike. I prefer to ride out in the county. But what I'm doing is here, I'm being very aware of my situation. You will die eventually. And you might even die on your bike. But know this, there's no guarantees in this life. You know, our body is a sack of veins that are it's going to stay there forever. Whatever you put in your body is going to stay in your body, just going through your body. Exercise. Take care of yourself. Nobody's perfect. This is not a race. Because we don't know when the end is. It's not a race. Where I'm at, on Interstate 95, it leads to Mexico if you just take it, not 30 miles away. One of these days, I want to take that route. I've yet to take that route. I think it's a longer route. And so, the furthest I've gone on my bike is 30 miles. Maybe more than that, but the battery died. And my seat broke actually. And the tube is still in there. Well, one day I'll show it to you guys. But yeah, my fat ass broke it. Here it is, just enjoying it. You know what you could do as you ride a bike? You could put your headphones on and listen to a podcast. Joe Rogan podcast. Any podcast. You know, something interesting about health. Tom Green podcast. He's the comedian who fell off, who's living in the van. Very interesting guy. Interesting people. There's a lot of things you could do when you put your mind on it. It would just help expand your distance. And also explore your city, your town. You'd be surprised when you get a bike, you start looking for bike routes. You start looking for places where you can lock your bike up. You can start with any type of bike. You know, I have an electric bike. You can start with any kind of bike. I've been spoiled, but my electric bike has spoiled me. It's so easy to ride. It's so wonderful. It's the bike I choose now. A little bit about electric bikes to help you here. Electric bikes are they come in various prices. They're not mine at mid-level, $3,400, $3,700. Pedicles are pretty expensive. There are some that are not. It's a good bike. It's a 500 watt motor. I weighed 256 pounds. I think now I weigh 240. It's a 500 watt motor. It's good water. But they have from 250, 350, the 500, maybe a 450, a 500, a 750, and 1000. Those are big motors. They got higher motors too. They got up to 15,000 watt motors, 3,000 watt motors. But